Here we'll show you how to install your safe securely to the wall. However, before you buy your safe, make sure that you're aware of our top 5 do's and don'ts. Firstly, ask your insurer whether the type of safe you intend to buy meets their requirements and whether they'll accept you installing it yourself. Most insurance companies will insist the safe is fixed to either a concrete or brick wall to ensure cover is valid, and under no circumstances should you attach to a plasterboard stud wall. If you're installing in a concealed area, ensure you can access it easily and that the door can open fully. The safe must sit flush to the wall to prevent anyone levering it off, so if there's a skirting board, you'll have to remove a section before installation. And finally, because you'll be drilling into the wall, check for any submerged cables or pipes before you begin. Your safe should come with the fixings included, and these are likely to be anchor bolts, sometimes called expansion bolts. We'll be using these to fix our safe.
Here are the tools and materials you'll need. So, let's get started.
Begin by preparing your chosen safe. Generally, a safe will have one central hole or 2 equally spaced holes like the Chubb Safe's Zeta 55K, which we're using here, but each product is different. Not all safes come with holes for a wall fix. Do check this before buying, as adding holes yourself may render the warranty and your insurance policy invalid. For safes designed solely to offer fire protection, only low to medium level fire safes, such as those offering 60 minutes of protection or less, will include pre-drilled holes and probably only in the base. Choose a good position for your safe, and if you need to, remove a section of the skirting board so that the safe can fit flush against the wall. Do this by moving the safe into place and marking the section to be removed. It's vital that the skirting board is removed, or the gap between the safe and the wall could allow a potential thief to prise the safe away from its fixings. Move the safe into the gap left in the skirting board and, using a pencil, mark the drill points on the wall. With the safe out of the way, we then recommend drilling a pilot hole using a small drill bit to begin with. In our case, we used a 6mm masonry drill bit. We find that the small drill bit is less likely to slip on the wall surface and offers a starting point when drilling the hole to the correct diameter. After all, it's better to have a hole that's too small and needs widening than a hole that's too wide. Next, measure the length of your bolt to determine the depth of the hole needed and mark this position on your drill bit with tape. Your safe instructions should tell you the right size drill bit to use for the correct diameter hole. But if not, you can easily check by measuring the bolt's diameter. For our bolts, we need a 12mm masonry drill bit. Using the small hole you've already made, drill until you reach your tape mark. Repeat this for any additional holes. Take a minute to remove any loose dust and check that the hole diameter will accept the bolts. If the bolt won't slide into the hole, you can easily widen it slightly with your drill. With the holes now ready, move the safe into place and ensure they line up correctly. Place your bolt through the safe into the hole in the wall. A gentle tap with a hammer may help. And then tighten slowly by hand. As the bolt is tightened, a metal sleeve expands in the surface you're fixing to, anchoring the bolt in place. Once the bolt is tight, repeat the process for any additional holes. You can now also add any shelving. Now that everything's in place, check that the safe is sturdy. If there's any movement at all, it could be possible to slide a prizing tool between the safe and the wall, so tighten the bolts until the safe no longer moves. And your installation is complete.
To purchase any of the materials seen here, or for more how-to videos, head to safe.co.uk.